Where do you start with Silver Fern brand? Hi, my name is Phil. Many of you have that question. I'm going to try and answer that for you as quick as possible. Now, some of you don't like me at all. You see me in your social media thread and you're like, please go away, ugly man that looks super fat. That's what I hear a lot, right? And so you would just go into the three dots, click that and say block, which is totally fine. The rest of you may like the information, may be interested in getting better, and may want to address root causes, which is really where we're at. And by the way, we're not here to look pretty. I don't give a shit about what people say. I just want to help people get better. That's it. We've been identifying problems and answers for 10 plus years. We work with doctors. We're trained by doctors. My science team trains doctors. We're not against the medical community. We're just trying to provide additional tools just so that everybody's clear, okay? So the first thing you need to be aware of is when we build protocols and you click on an ad and it goes to a place, that protocol was built to assume that you have everything going on. Now, there are issues I can't fix. A hiatal hernia, you had your gallbladder removed. There's structural things. I obviously supplements are not going to be able to fix that. That's just the truth. But because our science team comes from the space of research, they've built stool kit tests. They know how to interpret blood work. They know the breath test for SIBO and all that. They understand that, and they understand that it's incomplete. So the truth is we have to assume with protocols that there's a problem, that if you have an imbalance, that you have all the imbalances. If you have constipation and reflux issues and imbalances, you have all the causes of constipation. You have all the causes of stomach issues, meaning silent reflux, low stomach acid. We have to assume it all. So that's literally one, why our protocols are effective, and two, why they take time and money, because we're assuming everything's a problem and we just want to be complete, which takes time and money and processes, right? But you can know going in, we went in with that assumption. So if you see an ad and you're like, I do have constipation, and you do start with that protocol, or you're just like, I don't have stomach or constipation issues, I just want to do a cleanup, and you do the cleanup protocol, and we followed with the buildup, it's complete. We build it to be complete. So just know that going in. Number two, you can always send us a direct message and ask us for a protocol. Okay. Now there are people behind there. We train those people. The science team trains people. We try to be as complete as possible, but to be super candid, we get 1 million messages a day. Just please be patient, okay? So are we hiring and training new people? Sure, but can we train somebody at the level that we need to train them in 2 days? It's just not possible. It takes weeks and months to train these people before they can actually go out and freestyle and work with people individually. I'm saying this because you can absolutely always send us a DM with the protocol. We are absolutely going to respond. If we don't, give it several days. Sometimes our system misses stuff. It does. But if we miss it and you're like, it's been a week, message us again. Otherwise, I'm just asking to please be patient, okay? These are real people behind the scenes. They're doing their best. There's a whole bunch of them, and we are hiring and training more, but they're being super thorough. So when somebody responds to us and they give us a list of all their problems, we assume they want to know how we're helping with all those problems. So each response comes with a lot of detail, and that takes time. Last, now this is my personal choice because this is how I like things in my personal life. I don't like instruction manuals and stuff like that. I just want somebody to show me what the hell to do. And in my background, my learning process was literally working with individuals, and I had the backing of really smart, I was trained by doctors and microbiologists and researchers and all that. I kind of like people to handhold me through the process, which we offer that option too. They're coaches. You have to pay for it, but I think it's good. Now, as a supplement company, we can't cure, treat, heal. We can't do any of that. Just so you're clear, we can't do that. But there are third-party coaches that have been trained by our science team that you can engage, that are very familiar with both the medical, they work in doctors' offices, a lot of them are nurses, they come from the medical industry, they know how to read blood work tests and all that. By the way, they can do tools beyond Silver Fern brand. Silver Fern brand has what I would say is a complete set of tools. But for example, what if somebody wants to do a lymphatic drainage? Or what if somebody's going through really bad menopause and supplements are this portion of it, but they actually need to be getting help with other things, right? Which would be faith. So we have coaches that can help with this. Now they are not with Silver Fern because of our restrictions, but you can ask for coaches. We can send you their information. I personally think that's a great idea. I learn a lot from them because they have a lot of tools away from even what Silver Fern brand offers. And they can be much more complete in the whole process, okay? So those are the three options you have with what to do to start with Silver Fern brand. We are sorry that the process is complex and that my videos may be not super clear all the time. I will suggest in the future we're going to make it even easier. Quizzes don't work because if there's 350 million Americans, there's 350 million different microbiomes, and there's 350 million different situations, okay? But we are building it right now so that it'll be simple for people to go click, 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 and go to the protocol, but they would still have to trust us that those protocols are super clear and complete, right? So like if they're going in and they're doing a cleanup, they understand this helps with both histamine issues, parasites, microtoxins, mold, everything you'd have to still trust us, okay? So that's our approach to where to start with Silver Fern brand. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, obviously just ask.